Thanks for logging on to fox4now.com. I'm meteorologist Jamie Cagle, and taking a look outside, quite a bit of thunderstorm activity, a lot of energy in the atmosphere, all to the north of us. However, it is looking as though as we work our way through the late morning and early afternoon hours, this energy is going to start to develop and push further south. Now, towards the southern tip of the state, we do actually have some easterly winds in the lower parts of the atmosphere, and that is likely to bring some of that energy back towards us into southwest Florida. It does look as though much of it, maybe not all of it, but much of it should stay behind I-75 for today. We will be partly to mostly cloudy. We'll have that isolated rain potential through the afternoon, and daytime highs into the mid-80s. These numbers are a little more typical of mid-April instead of late February, believe it or not, and overnight lows into the mid-60s. We usually see that into the later part of April as well. Mostly clear with some patchy fog into the overnight hours. And your boating forecast, water temperature 72 degrees, east winds at 5 to 15 knots, your seas at about 2 feet, and a moderate chop on inland waters. High tide 3:30 this afternoon, low tide 10:55 this evening, sunset at 6:28. Daytime highs in that hometown forecast. A lot of mid-80s for today, mostly cloudy inland. Possibility of that isolated rain through the afternoon hours. Partly and mostly cloudy skies from time to time. Chance of isolated rain, especially behind I-75 for the coastal area. Many of us into the mid-80s. It is going to be very warm today, and it is going to be very stuffy. The dew points are riding in the mid-60s, and they stay that way with the 7-day forecast because your overnight low is really not moving much. We will begin to get rid of the rain and shed the cloud covers we get into Wednesday. Mostly sunny skies there, but you see mid-80s pretty much across the board, mid-60s for overnight lows across the board until we get to Sunday. Cold front coming, and not too optimistic about the rainfall potential there. It looks like it'll be like all the other cold fronts that we've had this winter, where it just kind of fizzles out as it drops into southwest Florida, but it will drop the heat and humidity around here for Sunday and into Monday. That is your Storm Patrol 4 weather forecast.